Hello, it's Xavier Gilchrist, and who are we here with today?
Asia, hello. It's nice to meet you, and thanks for having me to your podcast. It's a pleasure to be here. Thank you so much.
Yeah, no worries. It's great having you. So just tell me a little bit about yourself.
Okay, so hello guys. My name is Asia, and I'm at first year in university. I'm doing health science currently, and yeah, I will see what the future brings.
Okay, and then I think you mentioned to me earlier you wanted to be some kind of doctor or like politician. Do you kind of want to see
Yes,
what you?
but I'm not really sure, but we'll see. Yes, it's either I want to be a doctor, but if I don't really like this major, I will change to politician. And
Okay.
yeah, maybe I want to do in politics, diplomat.
Oh, a diplomat.
Yeah,
Oh, have you had any countries you've been wanting to go to? Maybe to
like
work over there.
for international, you mean?
Yeah, like be on a posting and like if they want you to work at the embassy in like France or something.
Oh
It,
yes, like I want to visit it. Maybe United Nations. It's in New York, based
oh,
in
okay.
New York. So this is one of maybe my goals, and also like France and other like other institution. Of course, yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
And now that we're in 2026, we're in the new year. What have your like New Year's resolutions or goals for the year?
So for the year, I think that I want to be like more confident. I want to have an impact on others. Like I just want to do more. For of course, I'm doing like youth programs, and I want to do more and talk with more people and do more networking. I think that's more my goal. Yeah.
Okay, you mentioned networking and networking, they say your network is your net worth. So talk to me about why networking is so important.
Well, I think that networking is really important because you never know what you're going to meet. Like this person, like the person that you're going to meet is going maybe to be as something in the future. You never know. So I think that it's really important to not only have the contact with the person, but also try to have this connection with them because it's easier to have a connection, but then it's not that like easy to stay with this person. And I think more you talk to the person, more you know to get to know them better, more you have when you have an issue, they're going to be here, they're going to help you. You never know. So yeah, I think that's why networking is really important.
That's good. I mean, yeah, myself, I've been trying to do that as well. I mean, it's the key, honestly. But yeah, I mean, at least from my 2026, I've been wanting to start posting twice a day. So you guys are gonna start seeing more of me, and I just really want to be consistent. I know you like to mention consistency, but I think it's great, and being consistent is definitely a goal for the new year.
Yeah, of course. Consistency, because sometimes we have motivation, we want to do something, but when you don't have consistency and discipline, it's going to be hard for you to not like be consistent. For example, I will do an example. If for example you want to go to the gym, this is your goal for 2026, and you start going to the gym, but then you stop because you have this motivation at first, but then when you stop, that means you don't have consistency and discipline. Consistency and discipline means when you don't have the energy, when you're tired, when you don't feel like it, you're going to do it anyways. So, yes, I think that's why consistency and discipline have to be a part, like being something in you, not just motivation.
That's great because I mean, yeah, we're definitely going to be seeing a lot of people, going to the gym for the first few weeks. I mean, that's when the gyms make the most money is New Year's, and then people just kind of fall off and stop going because they've done, maybe they go 5 times a week for the first few weeks instead of just like slowly being disciplined and doing maybe a couple days a week. So yeah, um, that's definitely a great value to bring to uh, 2026. And um, yeah, I mean, is there anything else that we should be doing in the new year?
Well, I think for the new year, you should maybe like think what you didn't do well in last year, and what like the thing that maybe you're gonna focus more in this year and like build better. And also like maybe for the new year, try to find something new to do, try to learn something new, a new skill, because when you learn something, you never know, that's going to help you. It doesn't mean that it's not in your major, you're not going to. I feel like when anything you learn in this world, it's beneficial for you. So yeah, learn something new for the year, I think. Something that you are passionate, of course, something that you want to learn, a new skill, for sure. Yeah.
I mean, yeah, for me, I mean, like well, I joined an adult league for volleyball I started a little bit last year, but yeah, I'm learning to get better. So at least for that, I'm starting to get better. It's helping me in a lot of ways and working out as well. So, and then what else have I learned? I mean, I've learned so much actually. I've learned how to edit better. I've learned a lot of things, especially in the content creation space. So it's you're gonna start whatever you're doing, and then the
Yeah.
more effort, the more time you put in, the better you're gonna get. So yeah, is there anything like you wanted to learn this year how to do, or?
Maybe public speaking. I want to improve my public speaking and also um, boost more my confidence. I think that's really important. Communication is really important, I think. Especially for me, I want to network more. So I think if I have a better communication, it's going to help me more for the future, I think. Yeah.
I mean, this is a great start to public speaking. What speaking in front of the world on social media, that's a great start.
Yes.
But in front of a crowd, it's very different. So um, that might be a challenge, but I think you could easily do it. Is there any concerns, maybe speaking in front of like a stage of people? Does that make you nervous or anything like
Yeah,
that?
of course, it's gonna make you nervous because especially if you don't do it often, it's gonna be something. But I think with time, if you do it more and more, it's going to help you, and you're gonna be more. I don't know how to say that, but like you're gonna be um, more fluently a public speaker. Like this public speaking that we see now, podcasts. Like for example, Mel Robbins. She didn't first when she started. She said that she didn't really have this confidence, but over time she really built her public speaking and boosts her confidence. Yeah.
Okay. And so, yeah, moving into a little bit more of kind of what you do. I know you were involved with like a bunch of youth programs and here in Ottawa and like Canadian politician things. So, what kind of things are you doing now?
So we're doing like teamwork. We're trying to find what's the thing that happening in the world. We're just like encouraging the youth voices, but because I feel like youth are not just the future, but also the future from now. Like they are, yes, now, but also the future. We are the voices, and I feel like in some spaces, like politician spaces, people like adult people, they do decision for us. But I think if we have the opportunity to go to those places, I think we're going to do a lot of change, because I think young people have really fresh ideas and can really bring something new and build something really amazing for the world. So yes, that's what we're doing. And also, like I said, we're doing a lot of networking, and like I think also for those places I really because for me, when I started, I was not really confident about myself, but over time I felt I really have this, different. I built my confidence over time. I think is this is because of when I started really going to events, talking with people, and yeah, I think this program really helped young people for their future.
That's amazing. And going into a little bit what you were diving into, young people bringing a fresh take to politics here in Canada. Um, I believe it's really important because, a lot of the politicians are really like old, and they don't really relate to like us people. But um, most people would also argue that maybe young people are immature and they shouldn't really have a say. So what would you say to those people that think that young people are too immature to be involved in politics?
Like you mean the people that don't believe in the voices of young people?
Exactly, yeah.
Well, I think that this should continue, and over time, they're gonna show them that they know. Um, yeah, they should still show up, like even if they're scared, even if it's uncomfortable, they should like because these people that they don't believe in the young people, they're not gonna be here forever. Young people are the future, like I said. So I think that they should not like if negative people say that, or toxic people they say that you're not meant to be in this place, you're not meant to be with us. I think they should just ignore and really continue what they believe. And I think when you have a goal and you have I think like a path that you want and you plan what you want to do, I think no one will stop you, to be
I really
honest.
like that. Yeah, like ignore the haters, honestly,
Yes.
because they're just gonna try to bring you down. But at the end of the day, you just gotta keep getting back up, and yeah, I mean, when you are also involved in these things at such a young age, you're also getting experience. You're being involved in the community. How does that translate into your career and help you um, with your job opportunities and in that sense?
Uh, you mean what's going to help me in the future for this?
Well, like for example, because like you're being involved in these programs, you're meeting a lot of people, but you're also getting like, work experience. You're involved in all these projects and events,
Yes.
and in a few years when you're done school and you're finding a job and you have all this experience, and is that really gonna help you, and in what way?
I think it's going to help you, to be honest. For example, there's a lot of people they do that, and then after graduation, they like create their own project, like own youth events. So I think when you have experience, you can employing other youths in the future. Like you can be their voices, you can help them to become their voices. And yes, I think that is never a waste of time. I think that is going to help you also, like I said, boost your confidence, also your public speaking, and also you're going to help other youth future in the future. After you, there's going to be other young people like you, and you're going to help them, like a project, or like I don't know, like an event. You're gonna create something that it's you, like that's going to help young people. I think.
Is that something you want to keep doing as you get older? Are you still gonna, have the same outlook and still help the kids even though, you might be older as well?
Yeah, because I really, for a long time, I really love helping young people, and also I love kids. That's why I think if I want to do pediatrician, you have to love kids, of course. I just love kids, and also I love helping others. So I think that's a good way to. I just want to help, you know, young people, and yeah,
It's really amazing how you really like kids and want to help people, because a lot of people in today's society just want to put their own profits first, and everyone wants to be successful, and not a lot of people want to give back, and they just want for themselves. And yes, you can also have a successful career as a pediatrician, and that's what's amazing is you can be successful and help people at the same time. So
yes,
that's really amazing. And same thing for a politician, honestly. If you're not corrupt and you're a genuine person, then you can still help people and be successful as well.
that's true.
Unfortunately, a lot of people when they get there, they do become corrupt, and that's very unfortunate to see. So in your opinion, how do you think, or what do you think is a good way for you to like stay grounded and not let greed or other things take over you and just be focused on your goals?
Well, I think when you have people that, you mean when you have people that want to, they discourage you, like,
Well, more so in terms of like, I don't say like selling your soul, but like if somebody's like, I'll give you a bunch of money to do something bad, or people are like pressuring you to do something bad, and how do you make sure you don't do it and just
well, I
be yourself?
think for me, from my own experience, I have faith in God. So there's in my religion, there's things that we cannot do. So if I do it, that's not good. So if people force me to do something bad, I'm not going to do because I have faith in God and know that God is watching me, and that's why I'm not going to do it. Yeah.
That's good. I mean, yeah, it's definitely true. It's good to have faith, and yeah, I mean, it's it's. I think it's super important, and if it doesn't matter like what God you believe in or what faith you have, as long as you have good values
Yes.
and you are true to yourself, and
For sure.
like that's all that matters. And I completely agree with you. Um,
Yes.
and yeah, I mean, and we're moving on to like entrepreneurship too.
Yes. I have a question for
Oh
you.
yeah, yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, for entrepreneurship, most people think that entrepreneurship is when you have to start a big company. So my question is for how, like, if someone wants to start something like a entrepreneurship, how they can start, because I think that more people think that when they hear entrepreneurship, they often think about someone starting a big company. So yeah.
Yeah, I mean anyone can start, and it starts off small. Obviously, you can get to that big company, but no, you shouldn't let big companies bully you or people say, "Oh, you're not a real entrepreneur just because you have a big company." Like if you're one person and you are, even if you're just like selling food, and you might just be like at your school and you make meals and they're really good, and you start off small, you sell to your few friends, maybe you get a food truck, and then you start growing, and then you sell to a few people on the street, and then you have a restaurant, and then you have a food chain, and then you sell to a bunch more. So that's one example, but I believe that as long as you have determination and good work ethic, anybody can be an entrepreneur these days. And you can move into that field more than ever now with social media. So pick up your phone, record some videos on whatever niche you have, whatever subject you want, and that's when you start building your brand. You can build a personal brand. That could be entrepreneurship too.
Yes, I love that. I love that. Cool. My other question is, um, so what do you do? Like, what is your goal for the future? Like, what is, I don't know if you want to also have an impact for young people, but like, why do you do like content creator? Why you want to have this community? What is your goal for the future?
I like that take because my goal is to eventually have enough of a personal brand to have my own business, my own real estate team eventually. It's going to take some time, it's going to take some work, but I definitely will have an impact along the way. And if I can just show that you can just pick up a camera and just start off with the phone, which is like I film on my phone camera. It's a decent one, but it's not a real camera like a full thing, but it does the job. You just start off with that, then you you are one step closer to your goal. And as for helping the younger generation, I definitely want to give back because the barrier to entry in real estate is something people don't talk about enough. They go, "Oh, you can make a lot of money." But starting your course, at least in Ontario, it's going to be around $7,000, which is, yes, it is cheaper than a lot of programs, but people don't understand that that's not just the first expense. After that, you've got to fund your life, and you have no salary. It's not guaranteed. So you're making $0 if you don't sell anything, which means you're gonna start going into debt until you can sell. And a lot of people, it'll take them maybe first 6 months of the year, they don't do anything, and then after that, maybe you'll sell, 100 grand, and you'll make 100 grand, but only in the last 6 months. So I don't think a lot of people have 6 months or a year of money to sustain themselves. So what I'd like to do is help new agents, obviously when I have the resources and I made it,
Yes.
but help them by paying like that expense so they can get started, and it would be like a scholarship type thing. So if I can do that and help people get started, then I think that's amazing.
Yeah, I honestly that's actually amazing. So do you have any other question you want to ask me?
Yeah, I mean, we do have, another. There's been 20 minutes, so yeah, we got another 40 minutes. So yeah, there's a lot we can talk about. Um,
So I think I didn't ask you this, but what is your goal for 2026? What do
oh,
you want to change? Like something maybe new that you didn't do last year, the other years.
goal for 2026.
Yes.
Well, it would be finishing my license because I am technically on course 2, and I need to do the 6. Well, there's the 4, and then the 2 simulations, and then there's a little something at the end. But most people, it'll take a year. You have up to 2 years, but I would be done around the 8-month mark, I believe so. I think that's how long I want it to take. So actually finishing that would be my first goal. Then after that, I would kind of I'd probably be done around summer. So then I have from summer to the end of the year to just make money, hopefully. And last 6 months, I would say, well, the goal would be one house a month. So most realtors, I think the average realtor sells 5 homes a year. And then everyone's goal starting out usually is 10 homes in the year or 12. Like they want to do once a month. That's standard. If you do
Yes.
once a month on like an average team, you'll probably keep 100 grand, which is a decent salary, but you also don't have benefits. You don't have pension. So it's not the end goal. But that, I would say, try to do 1 home a month. I mean, right now I'm making calls. I'm networking, prospecting. I'm building my pipeline of customers, and that's going to translate. So when I start, I will have people I'm working with, which most people, they just start and they have to build their business. But
Yeah.
right now I'm building my business early, so I'm preparing for that. So hopefully you guys are ready to buy homes. I'll help you out. So,
Yeah, if I
whatever
need
you-
help, I will ask you for sure.
oh, perfect. Rent, buy,
Yes.
sell, whatever, I got you.
Yes, of
So,
course.
yeah, I'll be good use over there.
Yeah.
Um, but then yeah, I mean we can talk about the world too. So I don't know if you just saw what happened in Venezuela with did you see what happened with their president? It like just happened the other day.
Oh yeah. Do you think like what Donald Trump did?
Yeah, yeah,
Oh
yeah.
yes, yes, I saw that.
Yeah, that was pretty crazy.
Yes, that's
I didn't know until the end, but I searched it up, and Venezuela actually has a very large oil reserve. Is it the one, like the biggest one in the world?
yeah. I think because he had like a good oil and he didn't want to give to you know the he wanted just for his country, and then Donald Trump didn't like it, so he just what he did. Yeah.
I mean, yeah, that
It's
was pretty
crazy.
crazy.
Yes,
But I mean, yeah, the U.S. is always trying to take everybody's oil, so
I know.
that's not surprising. I mean, they did talk about like invading Canada and making it the 51st state. Do you think that's a possibility that they come after us?
Well, I don't think so. I hope so. I
I
hope I
hope
hope I
not.
hope not, because if they do, Canada is gonna change a lot. It's literally now Canada is not like it was 10 or 20 years ago. I think we had a lot of safety, but now with more, I don't know what's happening in the world and more immigration, I think now Canada is like literally falling, but I hope it's going to be better in the future. But like if Donald Trump want to Canada be the fifth state, is he's gonna control, and like also Mark Carney, he stopped literally talking to him
He
because
ghosted him.
yes, because Donald Trump, I don't know, he have his own ideas, his own opinions, and many other politicians don't really agree to what he say, but they don't have any other choice but like to listen to him. So yes, he have something. Yeah, he have his own beliefs.
So, um, you were mentioning like Canada, immigration policy and everything. Do you think it was like better like 10, 20 years ago? Is that like what you were saying?
Not, I'm not saying that. I'm not saying it's because of the immigration. I'm just saying um about the safety of Canada. I think 10 and 20 years ago it was better. Like it was more safer, because like we can see in the United States, it's not really safe when you go to some places, and Canada was one of the most safest countries. But like over time, I think with a lot of diversity people, we and other the perspective and opinions of other people, Canada really changed. I think you don't think so that Canada changed over time?
No, I completely agree, but I think like diversity is like our biggest strength.
Yes, for
Um,
sure.
but yeah, no, we've definitely seen like yeah, we've seen more immigration. We've seen like governments like go up and down, and I mean to me right now we're seeing like government cuts and the houses.
Yeah,
The rates are coming down. Some prices
it's
are
more higher.
yeah. I mean even though the prices might come down, it's coming down from what? From an inflated market. So it's just like it's so hard to buy a house in Canada. Like that's the biggest thing, and people can't really afford that. And I don't know exactly what's causing. Like, well, obviously it's a multitude of factors, but um,
Yes.
people say, well, they say like housing crisis, say there's too many people, not enough homes. But then if you build too many homes, then you deforest and you're ruining the environment. So it's just finding a good balance. Um,
Yes. And also I have another question. What do you think about like Mark Carney now that he's the Minister of Canada? Because now I think it's been a year since he's the minister. What do you think? Do you think that there's changes in Canada? Is it more better? Is there more beneficials in the country? What do you think?
hmm. Mark Carney, he's like a banker. He's more of a finance guy. So
That's true.
he's trying to like I don't wanna say like, yeah, he's trying to fix the economy. It's not easy, and I don't think anyone can really fix it that easily.
That's true.
I haven't seen anything like terrible where I'm like, oh, I hate this guy, and I haven't seen something where it's like, oh, like he's amazing. I mean, most people like they see politics as like boring, and they're like, whatever, like I'll just let them do it. Uh, and I think that's a good thing that it's boring because when it's crazy, when it's like Trump and it's like you
Yeah.
hear it on the news, that's crazy.
And also, I think you don't have to be in politics. I think because politics, we are literally surrounded in our life every day, like healthcare, for example. It's controlled by politics. What's happening in the government, also the transportations that we take, like the buses. It's all. You don't have to, to be in politics to learn about these things. I think because every day there's something, a new thing that's happening in the world, and I think we should always have this acknowledge and know what is happening around us for sure, because a lot of people, they don't really, especially like young people, I don't know, some of the young people don't really see what's happening in the news, and after they are confused. But I think if you see more what's happening, you're gonna have more acknowledge, and you're gonna think more about what's happening. And yeah.
Yeah, everybody should definitely be involved for sure. You should be aware of, what's going on and who you're voting for, what your policies are doing. I think he's doing like a decent job. He's not made mad. He's not made me like
Yes,
happy.
me too.
He's doing his thing, which is good because if you're
Yes.
not doing something bad, then it's not bad. So I mean, like I hope to see some better changes too, um, and I hope to see more incentives. I mean, right now, if you want to buy a house, um, the only resource you really have is the first time home buyers, which is basically, it reduces tax on the
Mm-hmm.
first purchase and you get a bunch of benefits there. So if it's your first house, then it's going to be less expensive. And then you also have the FHSA, which is an investment account that is tax free. I don't know if you've heard of that. Have you?
Yes, I think I heard of that.
Yeah. Okay. So
Yes.
if you are to start that now, the sooner it's great. So you can contribute up to $8,000 a year,
Mm-hmm.
and basically what it does is any investments in there is tax free, so you don't have to pay taxes on your investments, and then also it reduces your income. So if I invest $8,000, I make 100K a year. Well, it's now I make 92,000 and I don't have to pay taxes on what it looks like.
Yeah.
So I would start that if there's any young people watching out there, start your FHSA. It's a great for your first down payment on a house. You can put up to 40,000, I believe, as long as it doesn't change, and that's enough for your first house. Even though it might be expensive, you
Mm-hmm.
start now. It'll be better for you.
Yes, for sure. Do you have any other questions?
I would say. Because we had some good ones, but I don't want to just say a
Yes.
bad question. Because you have really good insight, so I don't want to waste bad questions. But I would say being in university
Oh,
and
yes.
already achieving everything you've done, when you look at the other people in your class, are they as far along as you are, or
Well, I think you should first think first. You should not compare yourself to others. I think every person have their moment, and every person have something they want and passion they want to do, and every person, I think, have their own perspective. So I think whether you're, because there are people, they start, for example, we're gonna take the university people, they go to university right away after high school, but there's some people, they just take a gap year, or they just work. That's their own decisions. And I think, yeah, like I said, it depends on what the person wants to be, on what they want to do. So yes, I should I think that people that are in my class, they should not compare to me. They should compare to themselves, to their what they were yesterday. I'm sure that every person of us improving every year. Sorry, like maybe you don't see it, but I'm sure, like if you're still alive, that's actually a blessing. um, if you're still surrounded with your friends or your family, you should be really grateful. And yes, I think you should literally stop also caring about what other people say and comparing, of course. And I think every person have their moment to shine, to be honest.
You're so right, actually. Yeah, I take that back. You know, the truth is, yeah, 2026, you shouldn't compare yourself to others, and you should be focused on yourself.
Yes,
That's absolutely the way to go. Um, and yeah, it's never too late to start, honestly. So
that's true.
you can be, as it's your journey, you can be as far along as you want. And yeah, comparison is the thief of joy at the end of the day.
Yes,
So
and I think you should be proud of the person you are today because, like I said, you're not like the person you were yesterday. For example, maybe when you were younger, you you didn't have a confidence in yourself. You're really introverted kid, but then after when you become older, you became more, extroverted. I don't know, like more confident. So I think yeah, so this is just an example, but I think like every person have to be proud of what they are today. To be honest,
were you a, like introverted kid?
yes, a little bit.
Yeah. So
Yes,
how'd
when
you
I
come
was
out of your shell?
well, I think I was in my comfort zone, and then I just started, and I just said to myself, I need to start and just push myself, and then I think the young thing that I'm doing, like leadership things, I think it's one of my passions. That's why, and I think when you um, follow your passion and what you like, it's going to be more easier for you. True, it's going to be hard, but then when you like something, over time it's going to be easy. So, yes.
So when you said the comfort zone was holding you back, you wanted to get out of there. Do you think that most people are stuck in their comfort zone, and that's what's like holding them back?
Yes, I think when you're in comfort zone, it's like it depends. Sometimes you don't want to go to your comfort zone because you fear that people will judge you, that um, they will talk about you. For sure, you're gonna, if you don't have negative people in your life, you're not, how you gonna, I think when you have things like this, that's what you're gonna have more strength and you're gonna build yourself. So I think that you should literally stop caring about what people say and think about you because at the end of the day, that's you, that's your life. So yeah, that just be yourself, to be honest.
So do you think that you should have a good circle of friends around you?
Yes, that's actually really true. You should surround yourself by people that support you, that support your ideas, and because when you're surrounded with people that just you know they don't encourage you, they say you're not going anywhere, that's not going to help you at all. You're gonna feel down, you're gonna have setbacks. Yeah, so I think you should just for sure, yes, stop caring about what people say, but also surrounded with the people that make you laugh, make you have fun, and have a positive thought. Yes, and a positive environment for sure.
Okay, and then um, when you did mention like public speaking, like you're bilingue,
Yes,
right?
yes, I'm bilingue.
Or trilingue or bien?
Yeah, I'm trilingue.
Oh, trilingue actually?
Yes,
Okay, wow, that's impressive.
English is not. It's like my third language.
Third language? Okay,
Yes,
so what else? You speak French?
I speak French, Arabic, and English.
Okay, and being or having like English as a third language.
Yes,
Well, first of all, three languages is impressive. I'm only bilingue, just français anglais,
it's
but
okay.
I would love to learn a new language
Yes,
actually.
of course.
Um, but being English being like, not your first language, how does that like affect you when terms of public speaking? Because it's a little bit more challenging.
Yes, but I think if you want to, it doesn't mean to be in English, but if you want to improve your public speaking, like in a language, you should first listen and be surrounded with the environment that speak the language, and then over time, when you listen and start speaking with other people that, for example, they speak English, that's their language, you're gonna capture that and you're gonna, you're gonna improve over time. because I feel like I was in Quebec. I was born in Quebec,
Oh,
so
okay.
yes, there was just French, and I moved here around 2020 when it was COVID, and at first it was not easy because I was speaking French, and it was not easy at all. I didn't know how to say. I didn't know that hi it's hello, like salut. But because in Quebec, I don't know for some reason, it's like it's in Canada, but it's like in other It's like if it feels like if you're in France or in
Yeah,
another
yeah, yeah.
country. So like when I came here, I just at first I was not really confident about because I was fear about what people will think about my accent, everything. But then I just start practice and clearly talking with people, and I think now I'm improving. My English is not perfect yet, but I think I'm improving every day. So yes.
That's great. And I mean, I kind of had like the opposite effect, I guess, because um, à l'élémentaire was like en français.
Yes.
And then, well, a lot of people, you probably noticed, but even at school, they speak English, even if it's a French
Yes, that's
school.
true.
So I started speaking a lot of English, and then I started losing my français. But I want to keep using, especially now that I'm no longer at like a French school, and then like after college,
Yes.
it's just like into the real world. Because I speak French to like at home sometimes, so I want to keep doing that because, you know, I will have a lot of French clients, especially being in Ottawa, in bilingual country. So
Yes.
I think it's very important to have both. And
Especially in Canada, that's
yeah,
actually really good. If you know how to speak English and French, it's going to help you, and you're gonna, I think, have more opportunities.
100%.
Yes, for sure.
So, and then a lot of the real estate agents that I talk to that actually speak like a third language, especially like Hindu or Hindi, or from like the any like Indian language, because
Yes.
a lot of we're seeing like a lot of trends there. They're actually getting a lot of business because they're moving and they're making a lot of money because they can relate with those people coming and really speak their language. So even having like a third or foreign language other than like Canadian is really, really beneficial. And some people are getting really, really wealthy off of that. And that's why I want to learn a third language, because
Yes,
if I can bring more clients in,
that's
it's
true.
great.
I'm sure you will. What language you're interested of learning?
I was thinking, well, at first I was thinking like Spanish because a lot of people
Spanish,
speak
that's
Spanish.
true. Yeah.
But then I was kind of basic. So I was thinking maybe like Mandarin, but apparently that's really hard.
Yeah, that's hard.
So now I'm thinking like, let's maybe do something. Um, what should I do? What should I learn?
Well, I think you should learn Spanish for sure. That's there's a lot of people that speak that, and maybe Arabic. I don't know.
Arabic?
Yes.
What, are there multiple dialects, or is there?
Yes, there's multiple dialects, but for me, I learned like the original. Um, it's called Arabia Fusha. I learned like the original Arabic, so when I speak to people, they will understand. Either they are from Morocco, they're from Egypt, they're from I don't know Qatar. They will understand me because, yes, but there's a lot of people they speak their dialect. So it depends if you want to learn a dialect, but I think if you learn the Arabic al-Fusha, it's going to be better for your clients.
I think I only learned a few words,
Yes.
but yeah, it would be great to like even just learn like more
Yes.
like basic words.
So I'd like to to ask a question about
Yeah, yeah.
technology. What's like happening with AI?
Oh my
That's
god.
crazy.
Yeah, yeah.
What do you think? What do you think? Do you think it's improving the society, or it's like it's not good? Because I feel like it's beneficial, but for kids, like in school, elementary school, I think that's not good because I feel like people become more lazy because they are depending more in AI than themselves for like preparing for exams. things like that. So what do you think about AI?
I mean, yeah, no, at school AI, yeah, I was in high school when AI was there. Sorry, teachers, but I use some AI. Not all the
Yeah.
time, but a
Mm-hmm.
lot of the times I would. And you can use it in a good way, you can use it in a bad way, but even then, um, it's especially at school. I would say you really want to be careful, and they're gonna have to find a way to incorporate it without it doing all the work for you. But also, just AI in general is super energy consuming, and there's got to be like a better way because
Yeah.
the amount of resources AI companies use to use AI, which is a super useful tool, but it's like draining rivers and forests in terms of energy. My brother was looking at computers,
Mm.
so he just bought a computer, and RAM sticks, a part of the computer, is mainly used for AI data centers. Those went from like a couple $100 to like a few $1,000 just because of
Oh wow.
AI. So now if you want to have a computer, it's going to cost more. A lot of things are going to cost more. People losing jobs, but if you are proactive
Mm-hmm.
and you're ahead of the market and you know how to use AI, how to use it in your job,
Yes.
then it's
Because
going to be good.
I think AI is a way is really helpful if you know how to use it. Like if you want to create content in YouTube, it's it can really help you. It depends on what you want, but you can have some ideas based on AI. Like it can help you doing a project, research for university or something like that. Not like to, of course, cheat, but like I'm talking something that's is going to have fresh have ideas, because in a way I think AI is helping, but you just know how to use AI, because I think a lot of people, they use AI more like like you can use AI to help you do your homework, but I think now teenagers, they use it more to you know sheet, or they use it more to copy a text that the teacher said you have to do, like a research, something like that. So like you said, you have to know what how to use AI.
Do you think, well, I mean, do you see people at university? Because the consequences are more strict. Like, are people still using AI in a bad way in university?
Well, I think yes, there's people that use it for you know for uni, but I think it's more the teachers are more strict now. And also I think that you should, for people that use AI in uni, it's like they should stop, because if they just depending on AI, especially if you want to do medicine, and you're doing just AI for your labs and everything, it's going to be hard for you when you're gonna be in the real world, where you're gonna be with your clients. It's gonna be hard for you because you're just depending on AI your whole life, your whole journey in uni. So yeah, I think uh, yeah, they should stop.
Imagine going,
Definitely.
imagine going to the doctor and saying, "Hey, I have this problem," and they're like, "Oh, let me just ask ChatGPT."
Yes,
Like
imagine.
that.
Oh my God.
That would be really bad.
Yes.
But I would like be like, there's no way my doctor's doing this right now.
Hmm.
So yeah, so I wish you all the best in your studies.
Thank you. You
And
too.
thank you too. So I hope that you like find the career path that suits you the best, whether
Thank
it's
you.
politician, doctor, or it could be something else you don't know yet.
Yes.
I hope that works out, and I hope to see what you can accomplish as well.
Yeah, you too. I hope to see your business really pay off, and I'm excited to, yeah, to know what you're going to do, and the impact you're going to do in the world. And yes, thank you for having me. It
Yeah,
was
no
really a
worries.
pleasure to be
If
here.
Yeah, if
Yeah.
just one last thing, if
Hmm.
everything you've impacted was reversed and you were left with one thing, what would you leave the world with?
Like to remember me.
Could be to remember you, or just something to leave
Okay, I think
the world.
kindness, to be
Kindness.
honest, because I think you never know what's the person is going through in their lives, and something maybe just a compliment can really change your day. You never know. So I think, yeah, you should be really kind with the person, like people, but like, for example, a stranger you don't know, you should just, be kind with them. Yes, I think we all should be have this power of kindness. Yes.
All right, everybody, be kind and make sure to make somebody's day today. All right.
Yes, thank
All
you.
right. See you later,
See you
guys.
guys.